I don't know how to work a recording thing. Hello.
We're two fat guys.
That was a thing.
That was a thing.
We just watched The Punisher from 1989, not the new fancy Thomas Jane one.
Well, that's the middle fancy Thomas Jane one.
Well, yeah. But yeah, with Dolph Lundgren,
right,
as Frank Castle.
Dolph Lundgren is
not bad.
Not bad at all. Like, I appreciate the upsetting amount of time you put into designing our playlist of going up and down in quality.
Yes. So for our playlist, to kind of give a little more info for that, I went through and specifically crafted this list using IMDb's star ratings for every movie, so that we start with pretty crappy movies, but then we kind of alternate between good and bad. Both of those with
good
quotes.
And bad. Because, man, I bet you have the Howard the Duck Down as a bad one, and I can't wait.
Well, where it is, no, I don't think so. It's probably
is that enough
by 14. It might be up. But yeah, so it goes with every movie. In theory, it'll either be significantly better than the one before it, or significantly worse.
Yeah.
Like the next one we watch will be worse, unfortunately. That's the downside to this. But yeah, so especially coming off of Captain America, Punisher was it. For one thing, things happened.
Mm-hmm. That's it though. So I feel like we should edit them together. So we have all this story, and we'll assume that all the killing comes from the story from Captain America. All these complex relationships that just aren't there in Punisher.
So Steve Rogers is Punisher.
That's what we'll tell ourselves in our heads.
Yeah, there wasn't much plot, but I don't think there had to be.
No.
A lot of murdering folks.
The plot was how many bodies?
According to the internet, 91. 91 bodies in this movie. That's a lot of dead people.
Should have counted.
I thought about it like when I was already like 7 in or 10, so I didn't know.
I don't trust the internet.
If you start doubting the internet, what is the world coming to?
It's up to something.
But yeah, so yeah, Punisher was
solid,
pretty decent.
So
I think Dolph Lundgren was very Stallone-esque.
Yeah. Yeah, he's better Stallone than Stallone, though, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, he's clearly he learned English or learned an American accent from Sylvester Stallone.
The voice sounds a lot faker coming out of Stallone than it does.
Yeah, which
I'm pretty sure Stallone has a normal accent. He sounds like, "Oh, what's going on today, guys? Oh, some people are coming. Oh, Rocky.
Thanks, Stallone.
That's my Stallone.
Good to know.
He says character names a lot, so I imagine it's Rocky Rambo.
But yeah, Lundgren was pretty solid. Yeah, the action was pretty good, especially for being 1989.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't thrilling special effects, but
I wish I knew more about the Punisher, and I kind of don't, because from what I understand, the comics have about as much story as that movie did.
Yeah.
But there's this weird, maybe homeless vagabond thespian, drunk, and was the sounding board, which I know in the movie he's the sounding board. That's why he's there, but I don't know why he was there. Plot wise,
yeah, he was just kind of this homeless, old-timey actor.
Which great, you have to go to thespian joke when they introduced him. That was fun. Not a whole lot of zingers in the movie. They tried.
Did they?
Well, the 3 or 4, however many guys wrote this, I'm sure they thought that was a pretty good zinger.
Well, maybe it was back in 1989. The world was a different place.
It wasn't.
Lesbian haircuts were the norm.
Wasn't Spaceballs 1989?
I think it was early. I want to say it was around there. I don't think it was. I don't know.
Like Batman was 1989.
Batman was assuredly 1989.
Batman. We should watch Batman.
Oh,
that's Marvel, right?
Yeah, well, maybe before.
I'm pretty
maybe
sure.
Later.
Pretty sure Marvel published some of the Marvel DC crossovers.
Well, there was a Batman reference in this movie.
That was solid. That was really weird. It was a little offsetting, especially just in this, especially watching all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, I kind of didn't think. I don't remember what happened for the rest of that scene, because I was like, did Punisher just mention Batman? I
feel like I closed off a sneeze at the last second.
Yeah.
Like my brain spent like a minute trying to catch up with the world.
Yeah, it was a strange thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, check out. We probably won't hear this too often.
Yeah.
But you should watch the movie that we just made ourselves watch, The Punisher from '89. It's surprisingly good.
I mean, well, maybe watch Captain America first, and then it'll be good.
That probably
I'm not sure how much that influenced our opinion of this movie.
And having not seen the newest Punisher, the Warzone, I'm gonna stake my lack of a reputation on it. I'm gonna say this one's gonna be better than that.
So you think?
I'm gonna say I've enjoyed this one more than I will the newest Punisher.
What about the 2004?
2004 is hard to say because that's more of a movie because there's still plenty of killing in that.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen the 2004 one.
See, I haven't seen. That was my introduction to the Punisher movies.
Yeah, I saw it like awkwardly late though because it was like 6 years later.
Yeah.
It was like late 2010. Someone just happened to watch it and I caught it. But yeah, it's not bad.
So you think the Punisher from 2004, then Dolph Lundgren,
then
Warzone.
I'm basing that on almost nothing, but I think it'll hold true.
I've not heard great things about Warzone,
especially because Warzone we're gonna have watched like 20 of these goddamn movies.
Yeah, I think the other Punishers are pretty high up on
because they're in order. So we're not gonna, with the other Punisher first and then that one. So we'll have a worse opinion of it by then, anyways. But next up, exciting stuff. The 1990s unreleased Fantastic Four movie that a studio made out of spite.
Well, so that's it was just so that they could hold on. They contractually had to
start production on a Fantastic Four movie by like this set date, or they lose the rights to the characters. And God damn it, they did. They had like no script. They're like,
they're like, we're not ready to do this for realsies. But they went to a director and told him like, oh yeah, we're doing this Fantastic Four thing.
Well, no, he said you're doing this Fantastic Four thing, and you start filming next Tuesday. And he's like, oh, okay, what's on a budget and cast? Good luck.
Yeah, no one on the film knew that it was not planned to be released.
Yeah, so being my normal educated nerd, it's sort of the thing that most nerds know about, but I've luckily never seen it before.
Yeah, neither have I. So we're both going into this fresh.
So as bad as this is bound to be, it's at least the excitement of getting that nerd barrier. I think Jar Jar Binks is in this.
Probably.
That's where it came from. It's a really good character in episode 1. You just gotta see the Fantastic Four movie first, and then all the pieces start clicking. Have you seen, not to get off topic, people on the
Yeah, we're never going to get off topic.
have you seen the Phantom Edit, or Balance of the Force? That's the one.
I don't know that one. I have not seen the Phantom Edit. I have it downloaded, but I've never watched it.
You mean you paid for it legally because it's a thing that you can download?
Of course. That's what I meant.
Balance of the Force is apparently one of the things they do in that edit is all the aliens, including the Gungans, they just dub over like some alien sounds and they give them subtitles, and they change all of Jar Jar's dialogue, so he's this like badass Han Solo character going around telling people like, yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn owes his life to me. I saved his ass back there. What? And just like, I'm afraid to watch it because what if it's not that good? So in my mind, somewhere in the universe, Jar Jar is this badass hero.
So you're holding on to this.
I'm holding on to this.
The Jar Jar tattoo like in Fanboys, and you're trying to justify it.
I did not get the Jar Jar tattoo. If I was going to get a tattoo, not to change comics, but I would get an Orange Lantern ring right there, baby.
Wow, that's
be mine.
That's pretty nerdy, says the guy in the middle of a Marvel 35 Marvel movie marathon.
3 down and next year. Oh, by the way, the list might grow because we're talking about adding some of the animated.
I initially did not put any of the animated ones on because I didn't.
Yeah, we'll go into more of a spiel on the list later, but right now it's 11:49 at night and we still have to watch.
We're gonna do one more. Yeah, we're gonna do one more tonight. Woo! And then maybe just like 7 more.
And then Ask Cat 12 times.
Go watch Ask Cat. It's the Upright Citizens Brigade improv thing.
Yeah, screw watching any of the movies we're talking about.
Yeah, don't watch that. No, yeah, watch Ask Cat. It's the best ever. It's on Netflix. Probably. And it comes and goes on Netflix.
And I'm going to slowly creep towards the stop button before we start quoting Ask Cat.
Check out our Twitter.
What? Oh, links.
Yeah, links.
That's like, what is that? Is that the Twitter sign? You and the Twitter streak?
Yes. Yep.
Represent. Tweet.
No gang signs.
No gang signs. Not even.
That's a Marvel movie reference that we're not going to get to watch in this marathon.